It's 12:51 and you're listening to Raw 12:51 AM. My name's Phil Stoneman, acting station manager, and I'm incredibly delighted to launch the MaRaWthon 2015.
Introducing the MaRaWthon 2015.
Raw 12:51 AM leaves the studio and heads outside to the heart of campus for a non-stop 100-hour broadcast.
Join all your favourite shows, day and night, as they raise money in support of Scope. From the 16th to the 20th of February, listen online and on 12:51 AM.
And show your support with the hashtag piazza100.
The MaRaWthon 2015 is coming to the University of Warwick, brought to you by Raw 12:51 AM, your student radio station, as we raise money for Scope, a disability awareness charity. Throughout week 7, Monday to Friday from 11 AM on the Monday, we will be broadcasting outside live, braving the February cold wind, maybe sometimes even snow, with all of our presenters, your favourite shows, and they'll be raising money for Scope in the process. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic occasion. We did it last year and the year before. And one of the unique challenges of the event, not just through the technical side of things, but on the broadcasting side, we are broadcasting when usually there would be non-stop music being played between 11 PM and 8 AM. We are having special overnight teams manning the gazebo where we'll be broadcasting from, and they will be entertaining the airwaves for about 9 hours at a time, which can only be a fantastic thing. Many fun things have previously happened between the hours of 11 PM and 8 AM during a night at the MaRaWthon.
I have to say I'm looking quite forward to it. I haven't actually done an overnight shift yet in my time at Raw, so this will be my first one.
Haven't you done one yet?
No.
Oh, they're really exciting.
Tuesday, debut, my overnight time.
It's the delirious feeling you get at 3 AM when you're sat there in the cold talking about nonsense.
That's true. Last year, I remember playing a game of football on the piazza at 2 o'clock in the morning for our overnight shift, and that's hard enough to do anyway, let alone being extremely tired, having stayed up the whole day as well.
Yes, 2v2 at 2, I believe.
2v2 at 2, that's what it was.
And also substitutions were required.
That's true. Yes. Well, they weren't required. Philip felt left out, so decided to sub me off after a half, despite being the top goal scorer. So we're a little bit bitter about that still, but hopefully this year, if there's a rematch, Phil, maybe I can stay on for both halves?
Maybe.
Maybe. Halfway there.
We should say that last year's MaRaWthon raising money for the Cystic Fibrosis Trust raised over £1,500, and that is our target this year. To beat that and go beyond that, it's a fantastic cause, Scope, who are a disability awareness charity. James, do you want to tell us a bit more about Scope?
Yes, Scope basically support people with cerebral palsy, and I think their main goal is making people aware, and also that, having these conditions doesn't stop you from doing anything. So yeah, a very worthwhile cause, which is also our charity partner for the whole year. So what we've been raising money for already. So yes, we hope to do an equally good job as last year to get as much money as possible.
That's pretty good. We've set up a Just Giving page if people want to hop on the donation bus early, I guess. And you can do it by using our text phrase, which is cleverly Tent51 this year. So if you text Tent51, a space, and the amount you want to donate to 70070, that will start ticking our total over, which would be pretty good.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to getting underway. I think just under 12 days now.
That's true. We've got to have a mass setup of the tent on the piazza.
Yes.
Lots of banners and things going around everywhere. So if you're looking out on campus, do keep an eye open for everything MaRaWthon related.
So if I was just walking down onto the piazza and I wanted to get involved, and imagine it's 12 o'clock on week 7 on a Tuesday, and I see you guys, how would I be able to get involved and say hello?
Well, we're going to be on the piazza just next to Curiosity. You can't miss us. It'll be the brightest blue tarpaulin tent you have ever seen, trying to keep all the water away from our equipment. Do just come over. Everyone is happy to chat with you. You can even come on air if you want, play a few games, talk to us about anything you wish. So do just come along, or if you would like to get involved with the action, but you can't make it down to the piazza for whatever reason on one of the days, you can use the hashtag that we're using for the event, which is piazza100, and then we'll be checking all of the tweets throughout the day and seeing what you guys are up to and how you are enjoying the broadcast and whether you're feeling like you need to come down and get involved, which would be awesome to see everybody there.
One of the biggest challenges that the MaRaWthon always throws up, as you mentioned, was always with the technical type of things. Not just 9 months of planning have gone into making sure that generally things don't go wrong. A lot of planning has to be done for making sure that things don't go wrong during the 100 hours of live broadcasting. Matt, do you want to tell us a bit more about that?
So there's a big setup. We usually do like outside broadcasts throughout the year anyway, things like the coverage of varsity. But this is an intent. This is 100 hours. We're on as soon as it starts at is it 11 o'clock on Monday morning.
Yep.
Then we're on for 100 hours, and if it goes down, then we've failed almost. So there's been a lot of work going into kind of setting stuff up.
That's true.
There's a lot of weight on the shoulders of the equipment.
Yeah.
It has to last.
Which is sit and stroke all of the equipment just to make sure it kind of like keeps going. I don't know.
That'd be good. It's not our first marathon, as Philip said earlier. We've been doing it for the past 3 years, I think, and it's been getting bigger and better every year. And I think I can feel it, Philip, and everyone in the studio. This is going to be probably the best year yet. There's been so much planning and so much preparation for it that it's going to be fantastic.
It should be an absolutely fantastic event and raising money for a fantastic cause. And after 100 hours of our shows braving the very cold February winds, snow, maybe rain, it should be a fantastic event, not just to listen to, not just come down and watch, but also to take part in generally. We're all very excited here at Raw.
That's
and
true.
We're very excited to launch the MaRaWthon 2015.
Introducing the MaRaWthon 2015.
Raw 12:51am leaves the studio and heads outside to the heart of campus for a non-stop 100-hour broadcast.
Join all your favourite shows day and night as they raise money in support of Scope. From the 16th to the 20th of February, listen online and on 12:51am.
And show your support with the hashtag Piazza100.